Good afternoon, me old mates, how you doing? This video is about Peterson notes. Are you a Peterson geek? I am. Here's the proof. Well, petersonnotes.org, link below. It's a fantastic forum focused on only Peterson pipes and history and all to do with that. Mark Irwin has he looks after the forum, and you can join. You know, if you, of course, a forum you have rules, but it's a great forum if you are interested in details and details and details about shapes and past Petersons and history and the design and estate pipes, all kinds of things, and the knowledge for the forum collective, you know, is unbelievable. And they also give you tips for new launches of Petersons a week before, and some exclusive editions as well. So housekeeping, I'm smoking my Rathbone Peterson P-lip 9mm with silver band, and this one is the terracotta, and you actually there the lovely colour of this smooth pipe. It's beautiful. And I'm smoking, of course, Peterson Sherlock Holmes. And my tamper today is Charles Peterson, the thinking man. Lovely tamper. And my lighter today is from Mark and his forum. Occasionally they have Tabaciana Peterson stuff, and had this lighter. Had to get one of that. Have a look at the forum, and you've all kinds of information that's really useful. It's like a club, you know. You meet friends and exchange information. It's wonderful. And Mark Irwin, he's actually wrote a book, and a lot of you have that book as well. But and condensed all the information in one book, and he wrote it with Gary Malmberg, and all the information I can't summary here, so I made a clip, and it's still a summary, a taster of the book. But if you love Peterson's pipes, you'll get it, and join the forum as well. Have a look. So let's look at this wonderful book, The Peterson Pipe, the story of Kapp and Peterson, written by Mark Irwin and Gary Malmberg, and it's a fantastic book. Won a prize in 2020 here, and I've read about a third. But you read this book 20 years and you'll still find new things and wonderful things. It's absolutely worth every penny, this book, if you like Peterson and history as well. So the foreword describes this long project to write this this history of Peterson and the Kapp family as well, and the work is incredible, you know. So I'll flick through and give you an impression. That's all I can do, because you could have a year of series to visit this reference book, and as I said, you find new things all the way through. I love this thinking man, you know, and the artwork and the quality is, for the printing, is brilliant. It's superb. And I'll come back to the thinking man. It's a brilliant strategy for marketing. So this book is dedicated for the men and women who actually made the Peterson pipes, and the men and women who smoke it as well. Bless be the ties that bind, you know. It's like a club, you know. The Peterson factory was paternal and kind to their employees. I'll come to that point as well. There's a nice quote here from the old catalogue, 1896. You go back here to the 1890s, and it's one of the oldest pipe companies. And you see here, when we think how universally the pipe has affected modern thought and art, science, literature, politics, even the pulpit, you know, the clergy, how it contributed to the best wit of our time, you know, how it given relief and solace to overworked brains, and how it was drawn men together everywhere in many a jovial social smoke, and added comfort to countless chimney corners, and the importance of supplying as perfect a pipe as possible is at once recognized. It's a lovely thought, and it's all true. So the organization of this book is perfect, with the chapters and the sections, and also the references are fantastic. This is how I read a book, I always highlight things. And the official foreword is Tom Palmer, and he was the CEO of up to 2018. So the preface, you know, you see hints what's coming, that Mark Twain, you know, and the Patent Pipe Club and things like that. So there's a fan club out there, over a century old. Here is the Peterson pouches. It struck me, actually, all of these ideas could be reintroduced today, you know, a Peterson pouch and things like that, you know. And we're still here, the introduction, you know, about a chat with a smoker. And here's an old leaflet, but briar pipes, and the Tabaciana of this, you know, Peterson pipes, as goes, old documents like this, you know, and they're all collected in this book. For example, how to identify your pipe, the age and all the shape, you know. There's a lot of references and tips that help you. I mentioned, of course, Peterson and the Kapp family were very good to their employees. They had Christmas dinners, and they looked very well, their employees, and also almost the half were women as well. So here's the history section, you know. It's, as I said, the organization is great in this book. And they address not to the system, you know. Started in 1890 with a patent. So they thought how the pipe should be designed, you know, with, and also the P-lip and other inventions with Peterson as was the beginning of their dominant of their mark, of their brand in the market at that time. I didn't know actually a Meerschaum, Peterson Meerschaum existed. It's a long time ago, but here, 1891. Incredible. Also the Cavalier pipes as well. I can imagine they will reintroduce these styles in these days as well, at some point. As I said, artwork, you know, the paintings of smokers and Peterson pipes and the advertisers are beautiful in this pipe. And the old advertised pipes, look at this, 42 cents for a pipe. Can you believe that? So let's go a bit forward. Oh, there's the Christmas dinner, 1958. That was my year of birth back then. And as I said, there's a huge number of notes with details, more details as well, and references if you want to go deeper and deeper. And this is the beginning, of course, with Alfred Henry Kapp and Charles Peterson, 1910. this photo, you know. They created this dynasty here, and you still get this insert with certain pipes, Peterson's, a chat with smoker. It's wonderful. And here's a section about exotic pipes, you know, with inserts and like Cavalier styles. And of course the craftsmen who actually made these wonderful pipes. I love the old photos, you know. Here's the Kapp brothers. It's 1895, I think. And here's the Dublin shop, Kapp and Peterson. There they are. Even some young boys are working there. Patent era. Again, the systems. I love these old photos. This is Charles Peterson as a young man making pipes, and different versions of the thinking man. Yes, I think Orlick copied that concept, you know, a thinking man, educated, a judge, smokes a pipe. Other photos with Charles Peterson as a boy and young man. They made actually also carved pipes like this. I think it's 1906 or something like that, with a shamrock on the pipe. And also they made clay pipes back then. I wonder if they'll reintroduce these ideas as well. For South Africa, everyone knows Paul Kruger, and he actually invented the pole, you know, made by Peterson. And it's one of my favourite shapes. Hangs on your mouth very easily, and the weight is easy to clench. The importance of old briar is addressed as well, and evolution of Peterson's socks is also covered, and about the shapes, you know, of course, over time. Look at all those shapes, and there are even more today. So that's a taster from less than the half of this book, and so it's hours and weeks or months or years you could read this book and study all kinds of things, you know, and the work that goes in this kind of book is astounding. So I'll continue to read it and enjoy it. Usually smoking a Peterson pipe with Peterson tobacco. So congratulations to Mark and Gary. This is a masterpiece indeed. You see, it's a wonderful book, and so rich in detail and references. It's a reference book. You actually, all the notes and the references, you could go deeper and find more information if you want, but it's a huge amount of information there, and it's one of the oldest pipe makers in the world, and it's a dynasty, you know, the Kapp family and Peterson as well. You know, it's incredible. You saw a lot of topography I have, and the thumbnail, I have a pocket watch that's recently acquired from Ireland. A pewter company made that, and link below. Here's a clip about the pocket watch. It's just beautiful. So I give a special mention to this beautiful pocket watch and Peterson symbol here. It's actually from Ireland, Mullingar Pewter, and the link below. They were very kind to make this Peterson pipe. A few years ago it was offered by Peterson, but they stopped, and I had a few parts, and they actually made it, and it's not really expensive at all, £60 or something like that, with the shamrock cufflinks. Beautiful. And look, it's mechanical. You get also the option for a quartz pocket white, but I like the mechanical ones, and it's a beautiful work. It's all pewter, and they're specialists of pewter. And look at that. For £60, you know, you can't beat it. It's beautiful. And befitting, let's say, Christmas or special occasions, when you have a waistcoat. So I'll use it, this beautiful pocket watch, in the coming Christmas. Well, my friends, I hope I whetted your appetite for join the forum petersnotes.org, and link below, and maybe acquire the book. It's a bit pricey, but it's worth every cent. So much research, so much work was done on that book. So I toast with Quiet Man Irish whiskey to Mark Irwin and Gary Malmberg and his colleagues as well on the forum. Here's to you, and here's to Peterson and the Kapp family as well. Cheers. Take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in about 10 days with something other.